Hello everybody, Future Washu here. Okay, so just wanted to interject a quick comment here that when this episode first starts out, this was just immediately after the incident with Sayori. I have no idea what's going on, and I do want you to know that I do continue with a normal playthrough at a certain point. I'll put a mark for it down in a comment or the description, so if you're wondering like, oh hey, is he just gonna quit randomly? I didn't know that the game was gonna go on in this way, and I catch on, and it just becomes a normal playthrough. So just so you know, let's hop right back in. What the fuck is happening? Why did Sayori turn into a little mini Monica? I knew there was something up with this person! Oh my god! What? Hold on. I'm so confused. Is this just gonna be Monica fucking kills everyone in the club? What? What is happening to the text? Wait. Why is that? What? And I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, and she's totally oblivious to attention but draw herself. That girl is blah blah blah, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you'd see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other. What is happening? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but I started... Oh my god, I'm so like... But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this, so I almost feel better running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let someone catch up to me. What the fuck is happening to this game? What? It's an ordinary school day like any other. No, it isn't. A square box was... What? Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples and friends, groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always felt you can't skip it either, so this is all new. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by, on average, while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. What? The school is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Washu. Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. I fucking hate your soul. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, and a demon. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... What'd you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check in the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club! Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Ahaha. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Huh. Hey, Washu. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? This game is absolutely fucking with your soul right now. Oh my god. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome! You're really sweet, Washu, you know that. Don't you butter me up. It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. What the fuck is this? Phrasing. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. And brought a guest with me. Girl one, a guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Washu. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first-year or elementary school student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Washu in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Is this game just exactly the same except they've edited out every reference to Sayori? Why don't you come sit down, Washu? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks off to the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here. But we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all that effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Is this literally just the same? You have to work hard to convince people you're fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Okay, this is kind of like me jumping back into real life. People have just been telling me, hey, it'd be a good idea for you to go, check the folder. People, you guys spoil me rotten with all of your helpful comments. Look at this, just real life happening right now. Is that private information on there? That doesn't look like it. I opened it up, like, to get it ready. Here we go. What is gonna fucking be on there? Wait, what? I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. While running game mode, something in Python. Let's try to call something. Oh, wait, what? Oh, geez. I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I could probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Aha! Well, here goes nothing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just probably... Oh my god, Monica! Oh god! What am I gonna do? Stop making me angry. Now I have to check. Yeah, oh my... Flippity flip. Hey there, Yuri. How are you? I'm sure that you're gonna die somehow too. Game captured. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. I think we're okay now. It's weird when you like leave the game and then suddenly come back. So hopefully this works a-okay. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true. What am I gonna do? Am I just gonna seriously read through this whole thing all over again? Let's just go for it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Washu, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. I'd expect something from you. Wait, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called, Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. I hate you. I hate you so much, Monica. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Now! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Demon. At Satan. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. What? What? No, this is wrong! This is so wrong! Now, where's Sayori? Where's my girl? Oh my god, this game. I hate everything about this game. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Nurture? Wait, what? Besides, now that we have a new member, stop looking at me like I'm a baby bird. It seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Washu? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club! Monica may have only convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Stop saying 3, there are 4! But... I'm sorry, I thought... Huh! Yeah? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Washu. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival... Oh my god. Look at that, it's a different guilt trip! I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club! A little piece of my heart broke again. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Washu? Yeah. It could be fun, right? What could possibly go wrong? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed! Washu, I'm so happy. Where's my cupcake? I remember last time I got a cupcake. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Everything, huh? Okay. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Washu, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh my god, why? Oh, what happens if I pick things that have to be with Sayori? What's gonna happen? I hate you, don't look at me. God! Oh! Can I really impress the class star, Staten, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. I hate you. With that, I departed the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, god damn it. You've unlocked it. What the fuck is this? Yes? What? What is this? No, nothing is real. Question mark? What are you? Game, you're scaring me, game. Game? Game. Oh God, there's only 2 of them! Okay, calm down. Why is this game making me so emotional? Okay, so we're just gonna go for Natsuki again. Because I totally just skipped out going to the festival with her, and I feel like she'd be super pissed at me. So this is gonna be a lot easier without the other one. Suicide fucking hell! Don't put this around me! Oh my God. Look at this, you don't get anything. It's like feeding your favorite rat. Now, get out of here. It's like feeding your favorite rat. Treasure, happiness. Cage, beauty, happiness. Sticky, flower, lollipop. Oh, jeez. Fluffy. I think last time I just skipped through these, so this is probably a lot different. What does it have to do with any of you? Sadness. Cheer. Play. It's just missing the words that had to do with Sayori. Rainbow. After image. What? Passion. Imagination. Parfait. Romance? She's into romance. I didn't know that. Charm. Milk? Puppy. There we go. That was easy. Good morning, Satan. Hi again, Washu. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha! Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Why is that strange? Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What the fuck was that? Oh my God. Don't do that to me. Oh my God. Wait a minute. The music was slightly different too. Thanks for keeping your promise, Washu. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Girl, you have no idea what did this. I was trying to go to bed yesterday and I kept thinking about this game. I don't know what the fuck is the matter with me. I'm like a fully formed adult human, but I just become an absolute child when something gets in my mind and I can't stop thinking about it. The music is different. Stop. Be normal again. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh God, stop! Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. What? What? You're in front of the box! Well, I can't even read it. Natsuki still has a big mouth for someone who keeps the bag collection in the club room. Mama. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Washu. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, wait a minute. Why did you get to be the club president and not Natsuki? Is there a reason? I keep trying to find the connections between things. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. What? Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ooh. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. I know, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like... Well, as vice president, after all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Wait, I get it. I understand. Satan is killing everyone that is the vice president? Is that the thing? Is that what happens? Oh my God. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whoa. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone... What just happened to the camera? Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. And I have no friend called Sayori. They've never existed. Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Wait a minute. What? This is not the right order. Fucking Monica. Wait, what was that? She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Washu. Consider this a lesson. Oh God, again! Don't judge a book. Okay. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. What is going to happen to your face? Something is going to happen to it. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Huh. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet. Makes me want to punch him in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. What? 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 Is this like... Wait. So they're... Is this them, like, speaking the truth about the game? What the fuck is happening? My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, I paid it off in the end, didn't I? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now, and I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Wait, I remember this. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me? Hey! Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? What? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Washu. She's fine. No, she's not. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. What? Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? This game is literally making my skin crawl. So, I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Washu. Having a good time so far? No. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Wait a minute, there's no words that we can pick for her. I just realized. Aha! Don't worry, Washu. We're all a little embarrassed today, don't you know? But it's that sort of burial that we'll all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Uh-huh. I like it, Washu. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah ha ha ha. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. Ah, if you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. Wait a minute. Sayori did give her food. A few times. Didn't she? She'll cling to you like a puppy. Ah, Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Oh, well, good to know. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yeah, I think I do. Don't worry, I'm not very good. Monica? I want to know what the deal is with the piano and why you were at the piano all the time. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. That's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, I don't remember this one. Wait, no. We're gonna read it again anyway. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very free-form, if that's the way you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ahaha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's, kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Oh, maybe, wait. Does that mean that after she kills everyone, she's just gonna talk to me? I think that's what that meant. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh my god. So now I want to, go through the context of understanding this abuse. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Natsuki. Now I want to save her. What is this game? Oh my god. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. And then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ooh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in my mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki retorts, gets caught in her throat. Ooh, you're just You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Or, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try, and that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. But, so you did. I guess more went into this than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro! I'm glad you learned something. Don't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I don't want to take that away from her. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. Now! Oh, did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that usually typical of new writers. And, have been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased how? Well? Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the purest. Oh, of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I still don't know what Yuri's deal is. I think that okay, I don't know this, and nobody spoil for sure, but from what I, understand about her character, she's super withdrawn, right? So, I see her character just, snapping and becoming super violent for absolutely no... Because that would be the contrast that's needed. I have no idea what Natsuki is going to be either. Is she just going to starve to death or something? Dad is just going to... Oh, God. I'm sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Washu. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past, remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Whoa! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Oh God, the music! Oh my God, it's just fucking with you. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of them, their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Washu did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. God. And Washu liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Ah, that's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Washu appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Washu started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little, This doesn't involve you. Oh, God. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. Oh, God, why is it getting darker? You really act as long... Oh, my God, I can't concentrate! You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me, look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Washu hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me, as if she just noticed I was standing here. Washu. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Hey, Washu. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. Say big. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Washu, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go on home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you two to be done. It's almost like we're wanting privacy, but we can't get it. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me to be around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Washu. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... What just happened? What? Why can't I talk to Yuri? Wait! So that was weird. I'm not sure that that's supposed to be what happens when someone tries to tell us something. So, let's do this, I guess. Are we supposed to try to go for her now? Because I tried to go for Natsuki and it created an issue. I don't know. Just keep going with it. I think that I would be able to do this pretty quick now. This is just so easy. Rainbow. Vivacious. Whoa, no! Fickle? How is fickle yours? Awesome. Shiny. I need to pick so many words. Dream. God dang it, I am just screwing everything up. Puppy? Warm. Kawaii? Sugar? Milk. Okay. I think that I did that just fine. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. That is not the usual scene. Welcome back, Washu. Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me, or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Hey, what the hell? I'm not trying to be with you. About yesterday. Watashi, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were all just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And that you're... Oh, and now that you're apologizing, I know that you really didn't mean it. Washu. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. Did we remember to bring a snack for Natsuki? I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of those things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? What the Wait, does she not remember? Jeez. Oh my god. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Oh my god. Okay, you know what? We're gonna take one quick second here, and I'm gonna see if anything else got written in that friggin' directory. Oh, what the fuck? There was something new! Okay, here's what it says. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Wow, that's wholesome. Thank you. Uh-huh. You're the kind of person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? That did... Okay. Yesterday was weird. That wasn't a little thing. But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Hehehehe. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ahaha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, okay, let me see. The second that she arrives, things start... Wait, no. Yuri was weird before she got here. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! Aha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. Aha. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? What does the piano mean? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Nothing in this game is a freaking accident. What does the piano mean, and why is she playing it? Don't give me more credit than I deserve. Is the piano... Wait, maybe the piano's like a code word for something. Like she's just using it as an excuse. But that would... No, there... I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not very good at it yet. Still? That must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. God dang, this game freaks me out. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Washu. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Well, I mean, Yuri was like cut in half, but other than that... Nope, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Washu, since your compliments put me in such a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she, She's fine! She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. I would hope not. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Washu? Nope, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body What? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes? I mean, you don't have to, but, what are you saying? Let me just, get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Just sorry. That's like bathing in the feeling of my body heat. Dude, this girl is thirsty. Give her what she needs. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, this is so cute. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left page of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. I've never done this with anyone ever. Is this the thing that other people do? I mean, I've shared manga before, but I've never shared a book. I feel like that would maybe be a little uncomfortable, and you'd be very distracted by the person next to you. Alright, well. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to to her side. Is that the front of the classroom? We haven't seen the front of the classroom yet. Huh. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page.
Yeah, sorry.
I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me so I can turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking that the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Wait, are there more things that you don't want to be compared with? Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. We need to read this book and figure out what the heck is the matter with this character. I feel like we're gonna die a horrible death. Something else?
Never mind.
We didn't even get that far yet. Check her arms, pull down her sleeve, look at it. I want to see if there's self-mutilation. We need to help this person. I want to help all of them! What is this game? So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little, My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, well, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. I think this is a little weird, but I've mentioned this once before. Or wait, maybe I've never mentioned it before. I don't know why I have to preface that everything I say like that, but she definitely looked a lot different from the side than the front. I don't know exactly what it was. She seemed like younger or something. What on earth was that about? Washu, stop making all of my group members run out. Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say that I do.
Oh god.
Even though they're just gonna delete all my saves again. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Dog, why is that the thing you assume? We all know that you're Satan in this. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start by sharing our poems with each other? So, they're just let me just stutter over everything that I was gonna say. They're just giving me random people now, right? It's like there's probably, now that Sayori has been dealt with by this demon, we probably have a forced order of the girls that we have to go through while they torment us. What if we are in hell right now? I didn't even think of that. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a little while, so I just figured we'd get started out. What did you do to her? Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Okay, I'm gonna make a mental note to always go with Monica first, because one time, and I noticed this even when I was editing, I couldn't read her poem later, so we're gonna read hers first. Hi again, Washu. How's the writing going? Well, alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. Oh, I'll take that. She didn't take my poem. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Ahaha. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I'll give my poem to Monica. All right. Great job, Washu. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Monica, you... It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Wait a minute, I picked cute words. Didn't I? It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Ah, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? I definitely tried to go for Natsuki. What is this game doing to me? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. Hey, that's kind of like me. Except I probably won't go postal. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She might be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, when she was saying that she was bathing in my body heat. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Oh. Oh yeah, she's doing that right now, isn't she? She's getting like water or something. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Oh, not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still had plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Okay. Let me see. Save me, the colors, they won't. Wait, what? Wait, I don't remember this. Save me, the colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating. Don't know. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Wait, endless? Poem of meaningless? Delete her? Monica, what the hell is this? Delete her? Delete. Was that game getting meta? Are we getting meta right now? Am I supposed to delete something? What am I supposed to delete? What am I supposed to delete? I'm gonna make sure that nothing new appeared. Can you hear me? Copyright. Happy thoughts. Wait, it looks like there's something new. Oh, there is something new! I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now. But that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? What? Wait, so Monica's trying to get us to hate these people? Monica, why do you want me to hate these people? I'm just trying to, well, never mind. Oh, maybe I read that faster than I was supposed to. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, are these Monica's thoughts? Okay, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. What? Please help me? Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What the heck was that? Hold on. We're gonna see if there another new one happened. Okay, it doesn't look like anything new appeared. Yuri, I guess? If they're forcing me to go with Yuri? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. The poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on. But that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Ahaha. That came out a little awkward. No, I thought it was pretty. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wait, this is new too. Oh my god, why does this game have to be so small? Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A dock ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. Don't know. Oh my god. Parabolic Gear Boy. Expanding universe. Tune controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox? A sky of expanding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. Don't know. Gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a dock ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. Wow, that was hard to read. It's because I just moved my monitor way far away from me. It's hard, not that far away from me, but still it's hard to read. Ahaha, can you explain it, please? It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping and, Oh, Yuri, you're weird, aren't you? I just really like the way that it writes. Is this a yandere? So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Aha! I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Whoa. Ha! Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spent time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Yeah, I don't understand any of this. T3, BLBI, BZ, B3, V. Is there any meaning in this at all? I really can't tell anything. Looks like random letters. Dang it. Washu? Why didn't you come read with me today? I wanted to, but I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Washu, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. What the fuck is this game? I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay, well, did something new appear? And it looks like the answer to that is no. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So, if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Washu joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still have only 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it in the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Washu? Oh, come on. You can't even take advantage of you can't take advantage of Washu to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Washu joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Washu isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Washu want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Washu, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't any other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Washu, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh, God. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Washu? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika, and I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. Oh, God. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. And I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own Was that a drippy? Why is her eye dripping? Stop that. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Oh, jeez. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Washu? Please don't take this the wrong way, but, I'm going to chat a little with Washu before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Woo! Things have gotten a little hectic lately, haven't they? Washu, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I am terrified every day that I'm here, and it's getting darker. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm a little responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little different, you know? Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet.